Who do you think would win in a fight between Doomsday and Darkseid? Doomsday, the unstoppable destroyer, is the embodiment of violence and evolution. With his superior regenerative and adaptive abilities, he is not only a nightmare for Superman but also a real threat to anyone, including Darkseid. In a terrifying battle, Doomsday once confronted and defeated Darkseid, forcing the god of Apokolips to retreat, something that rarely happened in his history of conquest. In the current timeline, Doomsday is even more powerful with the ability to evolve himself to overcome any enemy. When attacked, he not only regenerates but also absorbs and improves his defenses, rendering attacks from entities like Superman or Darkseid ineffective. Each time he is destroyed, he returns stronger, immune to previous threats. You remember to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon and turn on notifications to see the earliest videos. Thank you. An avatar of Darkseid may be strong enough to defeat Doomsday in a battle, but this does not mean much because Doomsday will revive and return with even greater power than before. In other words, Doomsday's nature is similar to William Afton, always returning despite all efforts to destroy him. I do not believe that an avatar of Darkseid is capable of destroying Doomsday permanently. In fact, Doomsday has only been completely destroyed once before, and that only happened when facing the absolute power of Imperiex, an entity that far surpasses Darkseid. Imperiex possesses power that is far superior to Darkseid, so it is unclear whether Darkseid is capable of destroying Doomsday permanently. If an avatar of Darkseid cannot kill Doomsday, what can he do? One possible solution is to teleport Doomsday elsewhere, a method that has proven effective in dealing with Doomsday regardless of the version in the DC Comics universe. With the ability to open dimensional portals, Darkseid could do this. However, in the New 52 era, Darkseid no longer uses an avatar, but even in that situation, Darkseid still has the upper hand. This is especially evident in the fact that Doomsday was defeated by Superman. Darkseid is on par with, and even superior to Superman in the New 52 version. Doomsday is one of the most powerful entities to have ever appeared in both the DC and Marvel universes, and even if Doomsday is weaker than Darkseid's avatar, it doesn't mean much. The reason is that Doomsday will always resurrect, each time stronger than before. So while Darkseid might win a short-term battle, he won't be able to completely win in the long run without using his true form. In the New 52, Darkseid is still logically capable of overwhelming and defeating Doomsday, at least in a direct confrontation. However, the issue is not winning, but how to extinguish this threat once and for all. Doomsday is an evil entity capable of defeating countless opponents, but Darkseid is not and should never be on that list, similar to how Darkseid is not intended to be a direct antagonist of Superman. Regardless, the writers have built Darkseid not only based on physical strength but also emphasize his superior intellect and ability to lead a powerful army. It is the combination of sharp strategy, ambition for domination, and commanding presence that makes him a truly terrifying foe. When Darkseid confronts someone, his Omega Beam becomes a weapon of destruction, similar to how a powerful demon can easily defeat Etrigan. In one instance, Darkseid used his Spysionic avatar to destroy a group of unfortunate people with a single Omega Beam OBA sight, both horrific and unbelievable. While it is unclear whether this event took place before or after the crisis, it is not really important. Like the other new gods, Darkseid is seen as unaffected by cosmic events like the crisis. Instead, he possesses the unique ability to summon avatars of himself from the elements, which makes the idea of Darkseid losing to HP Doomsday seem like a lame joke. However, the truth is that all of these avatars are just faint fragments, reflecting a small part of Darkseid's true nature. His true nature, for all intents and purposes, remains an elusive mystery, except that it is clearly beyond the realm of conventional power. Recently, a giant hand appeared that seemed to reveal his true form, which was described as having the ability to overshadow all of creation, a phrase that is a metaphor for his immense power. Furthermore, behind that avatar there is a colorful spiritual entity, which is said to reflect Darkseid's true form. You remember to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon and turn on notifications, okay? I can only speculate that, in this true form, his Omega effect is much more powerful, far beyond the flashes we often see in the confrontations between Darkseid and Doomsday. Being able to evolve or degenerate creatures with the Omega effect, being able to put creatures into living death, through the Omega punishment, being able to send creatures through time plus other dimensions, being able to transmute and manipulate matter, etc. The Darkseid that Doomsday defeated was just one of his avatars, not Darkseid in his true form. Personally, I like Doomsday a lot, but I have to admit that Darkseid is far superior to any opponent Doomsday has faced before, both in strength and intelligence. This isn't really a one-on-one battle, it's a confrontation that Darkseid, for every logical reason, must win. If you still want to believe that Doomsday defeating Darkseid is proof of his victory, then I have to say that it is simply PS plot-induced stupidity. Unbelievable. Darkseid is fully capable of forcing Doomsday into the Phantom Zone, or simply using his superior intellect to disable the monster's terrifying healing and adaptability. While defeating Doomsday is a huge challenge, it has been proven that weaker entities such as Superman can still do it. However, while Superman had to go through many grueling battles and countless confrontations to achieve victory, Darkseid only needed a few minutes to handle the problem. This not only proves Darkseid's superiority in strength and intellect, but also emphasizes the clear gap between the two characters when dealing with high-level threats like Doomsday. Don't use the argument that Superman has defeated Darkseid as a basis for Doomsday winning because it's not convincing. The fact is that Darkseid has outmatched Superman in previous battles, easily overpowering and incapacitating him. Darkseid is not only stronger, but also possesses a strategic intellect and power far beyond Superman's. But sometimes, and even when Superman wins, it's always a difficult battle, or he needs to sunbathe multiple times to win. It's also worth noting that even when Darkseid is sitting on the Mobius chair, a state in which he's barely operating at full capacity, he can still easily strangle Metron, who on multiple occasions could have easily sent Doomsday flying with a wave of his hand. This further demonstrates Darkseid's superiority in power and control of the universe, even in a state that's not at full capacity. Compared to Doomsday, Metron is an extremely powerful entity. Doomsday is indeed an extremely powerful entity, possessing almost limitless power. During his evolution, he was able to shatter a dimension in the Phantom Zone with just brute force, proving his terror even in the harshest of environments. Doomsday also broke Wonder Woman's arm with a single punch, which shows that his destructive power far exceeds that of many opponents. He also possesses limitless durability, being able to withstand all forms of damage and continue fighting indefinitely. One of Doomsday's new abilities is his incredibly powerful healing potential, although it is still extremely toxic. Notably, this ability not only allows him to heal, but can also turn creatures affected by his miasma into monsters. Similar to Doomsday, Darkseid has the ability to restore lost power by sealing himself in the heart of Apokolips, where he can absorb the energy from the planet. However, doing so comes with a great risk. By sealing himself in the heart of Apokolips, Darkseid cannot escape until the healing process is complete, leaving him vulnerable while he waits. Additionally, draining the planet's energy could accelerate Apokolips' decline, leaving it increasingly weak and vulnerable to destruction. This is a risky strategy that Darkseid only uses when absolutely necessary, because, despite his tremendous power, even though Darkseid is an extremely powerful entity, the fact is that in 7 tense confrontations, Doomsday defeated him. This proves that Doomsday's power cannot be underestimated, especially his outstanding ability to recover and adapt. Although Darkseid has a sharp mind and brilliant strategy, Doomsday always has the ability to come back stronger after each defeat, making every victory of Darkseid temporary. Each confrontation, Doomsday becomes more unpredictable and dangerous, making Darkseid, despite his power, still encounter many difficulties when dealing with the brute force and evolutionary ability of this opponent. What do you think about this battle? Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you all very much.